appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, man. Real stuff, man. Oh man, let's get straight to it, man.
Hell yeah.
Let the chat come through, man. Oh man, got Goose in the building, man. Goose in the trenches, man. What's going on?
What's happening, yo? Let me see if I can like the stream. I put it in my Discord. Hopefully, some people from my side will come in too.
Okay. Appreciate it. Let's get straight to it, man.
Hell yeah.
Good. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Let the chat load up. Jonathan, what's going on, man? We got Goose, man. We got Goose. Oh, man. How you pronounce it? Because I always mess it up, man. They say spank, Goose.
I'll go by anything.
Okay.
Yo, guys, let me see some glizzies in the chat. Yeah, there we go. There's some glizzies.
Oh man, it's crazy.
They're rolling in.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, Goose, man. I said no.
Absolutely, man.
Oh man. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Oh, hey, what's going on? Mike D, what's going on? Straight glizzies, man. Oh man, crazy work. Crazy.
Well, I like that nickname, Spunk. Some of the guys on my side have started saying that. It's sticking.
Oh man, what's going on? Oh man, we got everybody, man. Man, let's get straight to it, man. How you get your name, man?
Oh, the name Spruce Goose?
Yeah. Okay. Spruce Goose.
Spruce Goose.
Spruce Goose.
All right, it's a bit of a story, but I'll make it as quick as I can. All right, so back before I even was doing Madden or anything, me and my friends, we would just play different games together, whether it was Call of Duty, like Dota, Rocket League, all kinds of stuff. And one day in Rocket League, we were playing against someone with Goose in their name, and this dude was just beating the hell out of us. He was dunking all over us. And one of my friends just, after I got dunked on, he went, "You just got goosed." And it became a thing with us, just like getting goosed. And then if you were good at something, you were a goose. And so we all started putting Goose in our usernames. And so I was thinking of a good username with Goose. And so I'm also a bit of like a plane nerd. Like I have a degree in aerospace engineering. So I know about planes and stuff. I knew there was a famous airplane way back in the day. It's one of the biggest airplanes ever. It was nicknamed the Spruce Goose. And so that is what my username was, just playing with my friends. It was Spruce Goose 13. And then so when I finally started a YouTube channel and did Madden stuff, I was just like, oh, Spruce Goose 13. And then, eventually I dropped the 13 and it's just Spruce Goose.
Listen, you one of the legends on the YouTube side.
Nah.
You legends. I've been watching you for about 2 years. The tips and everything.
Really? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Your best tip to me is when they blitz me, I take the wide receiver, I move them all the way over to get an extra block. I'm like, oh.
The motion blocking.
Here go another genius one right here. The genius one was right here. A lot of people don't know this. The strong hand, when you hand the ball off to the strong hand, is faster.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, so, yeah. Well, and you know where that comes from? That's like a way back in Madden 20. Do you remember the pro player Joke? Do you remember him?
Nah.
He won the Madden Bowl. He never threw a pass. He only ran the ball. That's how good running the ball was in Madden 20. But he was one of the first ones that kind of made that thing popular, that the hand of your quarterback determined how fast the handoff animation was. And so he got famous, or maybe infamous, because it was at the time it was like Mutt Salary or something. I didn't play that mode. I didn't play Mutt back then. But it's like you couldn't just have a God squad. You had to like pick and choose your good players and your bad players. So he had a normal quarterback who was right-handed for like his runs going to the right. And then when he wanted to run to the left, he swapped out his quarterback for a left-handed punter. That was the cheapest person he could get that was left-handed. So he had a left-handed punter playing quarterback anytime he'd run the ball to the left. And he won the Madden Bowl doing that.
Oh, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Insane.
So what got you into YouTube?
So honestly, it was back in 2020, like when COVID hit. I was working as an engineer at Delta, and we were all kind of stuck inside. I was playing Madden more, and well, I actually, before I did YouTube, I started streaming. And so back in 2020, I was just playing Madden on PC, playing just regs. And one day I played someone, his name was TTV Madden King. That TTV means Twitch TV.
Yeah.
And and it said Madden King. And I barely lost to him, but I was like, I'm better than this guy. Like, if this guy can stream on Twitch, why can't I stream on Twitch? And he thinks he's the Madden King. So like I took it personally. And so I started streaming on Twitch. And, of course, when you start off, you're streaming for basically nobody. Exactly. So I was streaming for like one person, maybe two people at a time. And, it kind of grew up, maybe 3 people, 4 people. And I found that they would ask me questions in the chat, and I was like kind of good at explaining them. And so I was like, I should make a YouTube channel and like, just do different stuff. And it wasn't clear right away that on YouTube I wanted to just do like tips and stuff. Exactly. I mean, if you go back to my old videos, I was trying to do Madden Mythbusters. I was doing stream highlights. I tried a pack opening at one point that got like 0 views. And so, I always tell everybody, like, when you're starting off with content, like, you got to just try different things out. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to take some risks, because like, that's the only way that you'll figure out like, 1, what you're good at, and 2, what really like resonates with your audience. And then once you find that, then you kind of like just keep refining that and just keep leaning into it. But like early on, you just got to try out a bunch of different things. And when I go back and look, I was trying out stuff for way too long. Like I was like 60, 70 videos in, and I was still trying to do like, edited like gameplay, kind of like how like Throne does. Yeah. And no one can be what Throne is. He's just in a league of his own. And so it took me probably longer than I would have liked to kind of figure out what I was good at on YouTube. But as I always tell them, just keep trying, and then once you figure out what you're good at, just go all in on it.
Yeah. So my question is, what video you think like put you over the edge? Like, oh yeah, this the video, this the one that's making my YouTube be what it be. Like, you've seen some success.
There was a distinct turning point. I think it was like 2 years ago. So like probably in like late 2021. So I guess that would be Madden 22.
Madden 22?
Yeah, I started leaning into just tip videos. But for a while, there was a period where I did like really short videos. And it was like, my theory was like, at the time, there was a guy, maybe some of you heard him, named like David Dobrik. He was like a really big content creator. You get like tens of millions of views, and all his videos were like 4 minutes long. And I read something that was like, the reason all his videos blow up is because they're short, they're easy to watch, and then people will watch like a bunch of the videos. Okay. And so I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make a bunch of like short videos, like 3-4 minute videos. And I wasn't really having the same success. So it wasn't working for me. And then so finally, in around like February, that's when I started talking to Civil a little bit, the pro player Civil. You guys may know him. He does YouTube, he does streaming and everything. And we were talking a lot about like YouTube theory. And somehow the idea came up is like, I should just do a breakdown of your offense, of his offense. And he was in Gun Bunch tight end. He was one of the guys that like made PA Boot Over famous, like especially in Madden 22, like rolling out with Escape Artist. And so I did a breakdown of his video, and it was probably like an 8 or 9 minute video. And that one, I mean, it just like took off. It probably got like, it might have like 200,000 views now. And before that, I think my best video was like, I don't know, like 20 or 30,000. And so like when that happened, I was like, that kind of changed everything. And so I did a breakdown of like Throne's offense. I did Maze-O-Matic. And then like I tried doing longer videos, and it was that style of video that then in the following fall, I did a breakdown of Henry's offense when Henry won the first tournament in Madden 23.
Yeah.
And that one went to the moon. That's my only video. I hit like 1 million views or something.
Well,
and so
how you react to that? How you react to that when you hit that million? How you the little dance? How you react to that?
It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's funny. I was at when it was blowing up, I was at a YouTube conference called Vid Summit, where like you go and just try to like learn a bunch about YouTube.
What is called again?
Vid Summit.
Vid Summit. Okay.
And so it's just like it's like a conference. I think it was in LA, and it was just all about like understanding YouTube analytics and all this stuff. And it's so funny because I'm literally at Vid Summit and I'm checking like every 5 minutes. I'm like refreshing it, and the video was just going.
YouTube Studio.
It was crazy. I was like, "This is so fun." I was like, "I don't need to listen to this. I got it all figured out." And that was not the case at all. Like, I was definitely not the case. But sometimes you just like I said, you experiment, and sometimes you kind of stumble into just that thing, and it just clicks, and it just goes up like that. Doesn't happen that often. That was 2 years ago almost. I still haven't had a video come close to that since. So sometimes it's just getting lucky, right?
Hey, it's gonna come. What's the point when you like, man, I'm done with YouTube? Have you ever had a point like, I don't know, man?
That's a good question. Every summer, so like, you know how Madden is. Like,
sure,
interest is gonna like spike like during football season, and even like in the spring, a little bit after football season, it spikes, and then in the summer it just goes like way down.
Sure.
And I will say that last year, I had a stretch last year where I realized I had to stop doing YouTube over the summer because I was like, it was bothering me how few views I was getting. I mean, I had a sponsored video. It was probably in May of last year. I had a brand reach out to me to do a sponsored video, and so I didn't want to make the video, but I was like, I'd never taken a brand deal before, so I did it. That video, and there's nothing wrong with that video, got only 5,000 views, and there's nothing wrong with 5,000 views. But when you compare it to the other videos on my channel, and like I gotten like 1 million views on that, it was like embarrassing. And so that's where I kind of just was like, I'm gonna not do YouTube over the summer, and I'm just gonna focus on. And that last summer was kind of like building my new website. So like I think every summer I feel done with YouTube. In terms of like long term, like into the future, it's really tough to say because there's a lot of big YouTubers, especially in the last few months, who like have like quit YouTube.
For sure.
Not in Madden, but just like big like outside of Madden, big YouTubers. Yeah. And so like it seems like everyone has like that burnout point at some point. But at the same time, I try to be really mindful of burnout, and I don't post YouTube videos that often. I probably post like one a month. And so I feel like that pace is pretty sustainable for now. And so at the moment, I don't have like an end point when I'm like, oh, I'm done with Madden or I'm done with YouTube, but it's also tough to say. You don't realize it until it just maybe sneaks up on you one day. But I think that whatever we do, in whether it's Madden or a career or anything, we just want to make sure we're doing it at a pace that's sustainable long term. Like if what we're doing right now, if you can't see yourself doing that 1 year from now or 5 years from now, then it might be worth trying to change the strategy a little bit. At least that's my opinion.
Nah, man, that's game right there. You was at the conference and not giving up. That's the main thing. So, so who your 5 top like streamers that you look at, that you watch?
Ooh, streamers?
Yeah, that you like, that you interested in. Not the Glizzies, not B2A.
I can't say you? All right, dang it. I was gonna say you number 1. All right, let's see. So most of the streaming that I watch is on the Twitch side. And so I know there's a lot of great YouTube streamers. I don't really see them for the most part. Even though we're obviously streaming on YouTube. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm mostly watching on Twitch. And so over there, I think guys like K-Mac, like Goat Geezy, who else? Basically a lot of the pros. I mean, Henry streams over there on Twitch. Who else? I don't watch a ton of guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the first three that come to mind. Like if I see them streaming, I'll probably hold. I mean, Dubby's always entertaining. If you know Dubby,
Nah,
he's super entertaining.
man,
Okay.
I'm gonna rewatch this stream, and every name you said, I'm gonna look up.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, they're all. I mean, so everyone knows Henry. Hopefully, he's just the best player in the world. But
You
yeah,
think you're the best player in the world?
Henry.
You think you're the best player in the world?
Henry is the best player in the world.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Goose. I don't think so.
Who's the best player in the world? Man, Henry. Henry. I don't know if you saw. I mean, Henry became the first Madden millionaire. He's won $1 million just from tournaments.
I seen it.
He's got what, 7 belts at this point?
Yeah, I seen it. I'm hurt. So that's my question. Do you think you ever join them type of tournaments?
I mean, maybe. Here's the tough thing. Mm-hmm. I love competing, of course, but the way they do the MCS tournaments, it's always MUT.
Okay.
And like there used to be a regs tournament. It was called the Madden Classic.
Mm-hmm.
They got rid of it. They don't do that anymore. Mm-hmm. All the tournaments are MUT now. Mm-hmm. And so the issue is that because the way they structured MUT, where it's like it's not like salary cap or anything. It's just like you can just have the best team possible. It kind of makes an environment where it's pay to play. It's not pay to win. Mm-hmm. People call it pay to win. It's not pay to win, but it is pay to play. Where mm-hmm. like if you don't have like one of the best teams out there, you're at a disadvantage. And the only way to do that is dropping. I mean, heck, the pros they spent thousands of dollars on their teams at this point.
Yeah,
they're spending they might spend $100 a week throughout the season. It's crazy. Mm. So for MCS, it's like I just fundamentally don't like the way they do MUT, and so it's like maybe I'll enter with a budget team just to see how I can do. But at the end of the day, it's like between the MUT aspect of it and how much of a grind it is, like. I've done ladders before. I've done it back in Madden 22. Mm-hmm. You can play like sometimes those ladders are multiple days. You got to play Madden all day, like the sweatiest games of your life, like 2 straight days just mm-hmm. to get into the single elimination tournament. Yeah, and then so it's just like if you got the 2 days to spend just grinding Madden just to get into the tournament, then go for it. I mean, for me, I'd rather be working on content on those days.
So I think you big enough to throw your own tournament. Why you don't throw your own tournament?
Oh, throw my own tournament?
Uh-huh. I think you big enough to throw your own tournament. Man, in the Madden community, you a celebrity, man.
I'm not that big of a celebrity. It's all relative. I'm known for like the tips and stuff, but like that's an interesting idea. I never thought about hosting a tournament.
I think you should throw the goose tournament.
Maybe in the fall, like maybe when football season's here. I'm gonna write that down. I like that idea.
I think you should throw a tournament. I think you're big enough to throw a tournament. Mm-hmm. I think you're big.
Cool. Okay, I like that. I'm writing that down.
So what's the most beneficial tip you think you ever gave out?
The most beneficial tip. Ooh.
Speaking about the tips, man, I got too many questions.
Ooh, man. There's so many. You would, I think, there's so many, but if there is one thing that I feel like can instantly take someone's game, and obviously I think this is something that we're already, people who've been playing a long time, they know this. Mm-hmm. But if someone's a beginner, if they feel like they're struggling on offense, or especially, I get so many people who come to me and they're like, I'm like, running these plays that you post on the community post or plays wherever that I see from you, but I'm throwing all these interceptions. Mm-hmm. And almost always when that's happening, there'll be like a money route in the play, whether it's like a corner route or a post route or something. And they'll just be locked in on that one route. And they're basically deciding before the snap, they're going to throw it no matter what. And so I think the single best tip for someone who is kind of getting into Madden and who is maybe struggling, feel like they're throwing interceptions, and I put this out not too long ago, is have a read progression. Like, meaning you've got say a simple flood concept. Like you've got a flat route and a corner route and a streak on the same side of the field. If that flat route is open, if that short route is open, throw to that flat route. Take the easy yards underneath. And I have had people, like, they'll come in my Discord. They'll be like, I'm throwing all these interceptions. And I'm like, post the clip. Send me the clip. Exactly. And sure enough, look at the clip, and I pause it, and I go, you've got a guy wide open in the flat. You throw that, that's a free 7 yards. And instead, you decide before the snap you're going to throw the corner route, and it was covered. And so, obviously, there's an infinite number of Madden tips, but like if you can just get in a read progression, and I always tell people read low to high. And I know in real football, things are like high to low, but in Madden, where the blitzes might be coming in fast, or there might be a random disengage. If you've got the free yards underneath, you take it every time. And if you implement that in your game, it's going to be tough to turn the ball over.
So I feel like you already got the tips down lock. You got the videos down lock. You do live on Sundays. What's next for you? We feel like you got everything on lock. You got the live on Sundays. You got the tips. You putting out the videos in the community. You got the tips. Like what's next?
What's next? So in addition to that, a lot of my time is spent on the website as well with all the ebooks and stuff.
I seen that.
So that's kind of like behind the scenes. I'm always trying to improve on that content. I'm always trying to improve on the YouTube content. I would say what's next is trying to figure out how to do content for the college football game as well, because that's coming out this summer. And that's a really tricky thing because there's obviously an overlap in the player bases. Like there are some people who play Madden who also want to play the college football game. And then you'll have people who only play the college game and people who only play Madden still. And so it's been a little bit of an interesting challenge to try and figure out how do I want to do content for the college game without sacrificing content for Madden. And so I think that I'm just going to start a separate YouTube channel and try to do tips for the college game. And because I thought about putting it on my current channel, but what I didn't want to do is like, let's say I make a YouTube video with like college football tips and someone like subscribes for that. But then every day they're seeing Madden tip of the day. They're seeing Madden tips on YouTube Shorts. Madden long form videos. I don't want someone to subscribe for one thing and then have to get a bunch of content they didn't subscribe for. So I'm going to keep it on a separate YouTube channel and we'll see how it goes. And maybe there's a ton of interest in it and then I'll lean into college more. And I still won't stop doing Madden, but I'll just lean into both and figure out how to scale that up. And then if it seems like there's not as much interest in like the college game, then I'll just stick to Madden and I'll just focus on just trying to make the content even better.
So you don't think putting it on the same channel will work?
I don't think it's a horrible thing. Like I think either way can work, but and I know people who are going to put everything on one channel as well. So there's no clear right way to do it. I just know that like, especially, when I would go to like the YouTube conferences and stuff, they'd always talk about a YouTube channel has a value proposition, right? Like
I need an invitation to this YouTube conference.
I can send you a link to VidSummit. It's super useful. But so like, think about value proposition. The value proposition of my channel is help people get better at Madden, right? Like tips, breakdowns, whatever. Help people get better at Madden. And like, the value proposition of your channel is like super entertaining, high level competitive gameplay, right? And so like, it's very clear. But like, if one day you decided to start doing like MUT pack openings, the people who have like already subscribed to you, they like your channel for the entertaining competitive gameplay. They'd be like, and they like you. So some of them will stick around, but some of them will be like, I don't really come here for pack openings. Like, I'm not interested in that. And so I kind of feel the same way with Madden versus NCAA content. It's like, I know that it's similar, but I think that I want to keep NCAA on a separate channel so that the people who came to my channel for Madden, will only get Madden content, and then if they want college football tips, it'll all live on that other channel. So that's my opinion. And again, there's no right way. Maybe in 6 months, I'll wish I'd all done it on one channel. That's just the way that it makes sense to me at this moment.
Well, what I was going to say, you seem like so far everything you did it on your own. Any networking you did? Like somebody helped you out and gave you some advice, or just anything with the YouTube?
I definitely think that what I mentioned before about like when me and Civil got on some calls and really like tried to deep dive YouTube, I think that really helped put me kind of in the right mindset of how to pivot my content. And the really funny thing is, and he'll probably agree, is that back then we were trying to look through the YouTube analytics at every little detail of like trying to find in the numbers, like what's the secret we got to unlock. And these days I actually don't really look into the analytics too much anymore. I mean, basically at the end of the day, the thing that matters most is your views. If a video has a lot of views, then it means it was something that a lot of people were interested in. And if it doesn't have a lot of views, it means not that many people were interested in it. And it really is as simple as that. There's no hack. There's no hacking the algorithm. Yeah. But at the same time, so I don't think I necessarily had a big network, but I still think back to those kind of analytics calls I did with Civil, and at the very least, it kind of, I think that was around the time I kind of got on the right track with my YouTube channel.
So what views would you be comfortable with? Like you drop a video, what views you'll be like, all right, this did good?
It's so tough because especially we're getting into summer. So like probably in the next week or so, I'm going to put out probably my final video of Madden 24. And so like for the most part, I always say like for a long form video on the channel, I really want it to at least get 100,000 views, mainly because since I only do one a month, and just based on what I've gotten so far, I really want it to eventually get to 100,000.
Man, that's the goal.
This next video, I mean, releasing it, I mean, heck, what's the day? April 27th. I mean, it might come out in May. That's kind of one of those where I have to be realistic and say it's May. The draft is over. I don't know how much interest there is right now in Madden. You know, people are going on summer break, going on vacation, going to the beach. They're not watching Madden content right now. So
people say that. I don't feel like that though. I don't feel it.
It hasn't hit yet. So I really think that through the draft and right after the draft, there's still like Madden excitement. Yeah. But like, I think that the end of May and then like June and July is where we really feel it.
See, I never been through that yet.
It's weird. And then weirdly enough, like the hardcore people will always be back around when the game drops. But for like that larger audience, like even when the game drops and the NFL season has started in like August and September, things don't actually really pick up till like October, November, December in terms of like YouTube views and stuff. At least that's what I've noticed for my channel. Every channel is different, right? Because we all have kind of slightly different slices of the Madden audience. But at least for my audience, I've actually noticed it'll even be a little slow in like August and September. And then, but I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. There'll always be people interested in Madden. It's not like things are going to zero or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It feel like the stock market right now. Feel like
exactly. And also, it's like, you know, when you look at it at a zoomed out level, it's like, yeah, there'll be a dip, but if you're still grinding, still making content, then like, you know, this summer will be better than the previous summer. Will be better than the previous summer. So like, even though it'll dip relative to maybe like the spring, year over year, you're still growing. You're still improving. So that's all that really matters.
Hey, speaking about the draft, you brought up the draft. Who you think the losers of the draft is?
I mean, I think it's the Falcons, man. And I'm in Atlanta. It's so fun. I'm surrounded by Falcons fans here. I mean, I'm a Bucs fan, so I think it's kind of hilarious. Here's the thing about the Falcons, man. If you're gonna go out and pay Kirk Cousins, what, $120 million?
Yeah.
Like, then you're in all-in mode. You need to draft someone who helps you right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that Michael Penix is a bad player. I think he's a fine player. But if you're going to take him, don't sign Kirk Cousins. Use all that money to sign other people and build around him. Like, I just think you have to do one or the other. I think they try to do both. And I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me.
And so who you think the winner of the draft is?
That's a tough question. I mean, honestly, it might be the Bears.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I mean, they got Caleb Williams and an offensive weapon. They got Odunze, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and they've got
we drafted the lineman Roman Tuesday. We got DJ Moore. We got Williams. The new Allen.
Yep.
So
there's so many weapons. Oh my God! Like,
we looking good. So who you think gonna win the Super Bowl next year? If you had to give a guess,
AFC.
If you had to give a guess, like today,
AFC. I mean, I can't pick against the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know who's gonna compete with them. I mean, so the Bills are done, right? The Bills lost Diggs, they lost Poyer, they lost White. The Bills are done. So in the AFC, I mean, maybe the Bengals can compete with them. People like the Texans, but I like the Texans to go deep. I could see the Texans maybe even get into the AFC Championship, but I can't see them beating the Chiefs right now. I need another year at least for CJ Stroud to get some more playoff experience. Yeah. So AFC, I gotta say the Chiefs. NFC is interesting. I mean, the Bears are going to be competitive, but Caleb Williams is still a rookie, right? So I'd like to see him get a year of experience. I mean, heck, I don't believe in the Cowboys. I don't really believe in the Eagles are good, but not
Cowboys.
Great.
Got a lot of Cowboys fans. You don't believe in the Cowboys?
No, not at all. Cowboys. Okay, the Cowboys are the biggest playoff chokers ever, man. The Cowboys, they get scared. They haven't done anything in the playoffs. They haven't been to a conference championship game in 30 years, right? Like, that's the craziest stat to me. That's a true stat. They have not been to a conference championship game in 30 years.
Crazy.
So, not the Cowboys. I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't know who's better than the Niners. I hate to predict a rematch, Chiefs-Niners, but, like, I think it's the two best teams still.
Gotta be.
And obviously, you know, it's so early. We'll see how the season plays out.
You don't see Detroit, like, fizzling
I like Detroit. I do like Detroit. Do I like them more than the Niners? I don't know. Maybe that's just the safe pick. But that's still how I just don't see. To me, those were the two best teams in the playoffs, and I can't pick against Mahomes. He's too good right now. And the Chiefs just got Xavier Worthy, the guy who ran the 4-2-2. So that offense is probably gonna be even scarier.
That was my last question about the draft. Who do you think gonna be a steal?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Who you think gonna be a steal?
You don't like I like that Cooper DeJean, the white cornerback. He fell all the way to the Eagles in the second round. He was being projected. So he's a really athletic guy. He was projected to go in like the 20s. And for whatever reason, he kept falling and he went to the second round of the Eagles. I really like him. I think that now I don't think he'll be a corner. I think he'll need to convert to safety. But I don't know. I got to watch him play a little bit, you know, in his games at Iowa and some of the Big Ten games. I think he's an athlete. I think he's really good. And I think that teams will be mad that they let him fall into the Eagles at the second round.
Crazy work. Crazy work. So what's your plan with Madden 25?
Playing what in terms of content or like team I'm gonna use?
Yeah, what it is. We don't want to. We heard about the Chiefs. As you see the Chiefs moving, they love you and your Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? William, you're not blocked neither. But they know you gonna pick your Chiefs. That's why when me and you play, I try to do different teams. What team?
Well, hey, in the game that you won, you were the Chiefs, right?
I'm gonna touch the game a little later, man. Oh man. I don't know if you watched the video, man, but oh man.
Hey, whoever edited it did such a good job cutting back and forth. They did an amazing job.
Yeah, his name DJ. He was the #1 player in Madden actually this year in Madden 24. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's
my. He did an awesome job. I mean that's about as entertaining of a game as it gets, right? For the viewers. Obviously, I was pretty unhappy at the end of the game, but I mean we're competitive, right?
Oh,
we want to win.
Let's go!
I had a blast, man. I mean, I was pissed in the moment, but like that's the thing is like it's so funny. Sometimes I get comments in my chat, just like if I'm ever mad about something that happens, they're like, "It's a video game. Like, why do you care so much?" And it's like, man, it gets fun to care. It's fun to be competitive. Like, I can't imagine playing the game and not caring. And something happened, just being like, whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I think it's fun to be passionate about it. It's fun to have some emotion. And that's why I think that's what makes your stream so entertaining. It's so much passion in it, man.
Appreciate it. So what you got against the Glizzies, man? Because at the end of the game, hey, whoever dropped these Glizzies, get them out the chat.
I was so pissed. I need to go back and get a list and unban all those people.
Hey man, you see them in the chat. Mike D, Jonathan, T5, it's everybody.
I need to go through and do a big unban. Or maybe I need one of your mods to just give me a list or something. Yeah, no, I was unhappy. I was unhappy. I wish if I could do it again, I would not have banned everybody.
That was epic.
I apologize for that, man. I was pissed.
Man.
I will look back and try to see if I can unban all those guys.
Man, I hope so, man. Speaking about the Glizzies, man, we came up in that and dropped Glizzy. Have you ever seen another community do that? Like spam the chat? Like usually they spam with play this player. Because you thought we was bots when we first came up in there with the Glizzy.
I did, yeah, because like I think I said it before. It's like when I just looked at the chat and it goes from my normal chat to all I see is scan B2A, glizzy, all of it. I was like, what's happening? And so the reason I thought it was bots is that back when I used to just stream on Twitch, that would actually happen occasionally. Is there were follow bots. They would come and it would be like hundreds of accounts would just follow your channel immediately. And it could they would do it because sometimes it would trigger something with Twitch where they would think that you were trying to bot your own account. And then you could your channel could get a strike or something. Exactly. And you weren't even trying to do anything. You're just streaming and someone comes and does that. So that was my first thought when I saw that happen. But when I realized it wasn't bots, I was like, damn, these guys are passionate. These guys got energy. I loved it, man. I've never had another community come in with that kind of energy. Hey, so you guys are one of a kind, man.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we can make you B2A. Come through and sign a 360 deal, man.
No, I definitely think if not in Madden 24, definitely next year we should play more games, man. Because it seems like the people love them. the people. I saw one comment. I forget. I don't know if it was maybe our third game, but there was a comment. It was in your chat, and they're like, "This is like watching Sunday Night Football, man. This is awesome." So the people love it.
Hey, I'll be ready for you to stream on Sundays.
Hell yeah. I can't stream tomorrow, but then after that I should be pretty regularly every Sunday night.
Up and running. But nah, that's my fault, man. I want to ask you, what team you think you're gonna use on Madden 25?
So here's the thing. I think as we both know, if the quarterback doesn't have set feet lead or pass lead elite, you're playing at a disadvantage, right? Yeah. So I feel like the Chiefs are going to be the most popular team by far. You Mahomes, Kelsey, Pacheco, and they just got the Xavier Worthy. He's going to be 99 speed. And then they also have they have Hollywood Brown, right?
Yep, Brown, yep.
He's going to be 97, 98 speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Chiefs are going to be the most popular team. I actually think that, like, for money games next year, like, I think it's just going to be, it's either all going to be Chiefs, or it's just going to have to be like a, gentleman's agreement, like neither person uses Chiefs to like, keep it interesting, right?
Exactly.
So I think they're going to be the most popular. What I hope they do, though, is I hope they give more quarterbacks set feet lead or pass lead elite, like C.J. Stroud. Give him a passing ability. Let us actually use the Texans. I mean, heck, give Caleb Williams set feet lead or something, right? Then the Bears will be really viable. So I just hope that they give that ability to more quarterbacks, because it'll make so many more teams usable. And so I think that if they give that ability to more players, and kind of players just do an agreement like, hey, let's not use the Chiefs, it can make for some really interesting matchups, and you'll see a lot of different teams get used. I think that'd be good for the game, good for viewership too.
So I got a guy in my chat who love the Commanders, man. How you feel about the Commanders? Cause he gonna keep on coming with the Commanders.
Hey, I respect his dedication to his team, but that's not a very good team, man. Who do they have? What?
You ain't got to think too hard.
Terry McLaurin, is he even on the team anymore? Like, Curtis Samuel, like, the receivers are probably all they've got. I don't think I can even name a person on their defense because they don't have Chase Young anymore. Oh my, yeah. Hey, they're not going to be good this year. But I mean, I think Jaden Daniels has a lot of potential. I think he's a solid pick, but they're going to be rebuilding for a couple of years. So they're not ready this year, especially not with the Cowboys and Eagles in that division.
So I'm trying to hit that peak, like you say. You had a sponsorship come out and talk to you to help you create a video. Any other sponsors that hit you up, or you sponsored by somebody?
No sponsors right now. I mean, I have on Instagram. I have Gamer Saloon talking to me. I need to respond to them. And Gamer Saloon's kind of like Players Lounge, like for people to like play money games if it's not like against someone who's like streaming. And so I might do something with them, but like for the most part, I haven't really done brand deals, because if I'm going to promote something, I want to promote my website. That's kind of like, in place of brand deals, I'll just promote my own thing, right?
People right now, man, I'm all about it, because I just seen it like 2 days ago. I think it was like 30% off on your books.
Yeah, on Playbook Professor. Yep, code Spruce, playbookprofessor.gg.
I'm about to buy one. How much it is?
Oh, for you, man, I'll hook you up, man. No, I'll hook you up. I'll hook you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all. I promise.
Hey, I'm willing to play, because you started locking down my offense.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I had to do some special labbing just for pistol open flex close. I'm not gonna lie, because if you saw, I couldn't stop the run. Like that it was killing me. Yeah. And literally, I have pistol open flex close written down as one of the ebooks I might do on the website this summer. So
that's big.
Maybe we might even be able to do a collaboration on that. I might be able to.
Let me know.
We can definitely talk about that.
No, shout out to Goose. Shout out to Goose. I think that's a big play that nobody used, because everybody's so used to like bunch. If they see that pistol, they're like, "What is this?" Because everybody, when they see the tight end in the backfield, they see the running back, their eyes are like, "What is this?"
Oh, I love pistol. So before we ever played, like the first half this year, I was in pistol strong on offense. In the Ravens playbook. And so you got all kinds of triple options, power options, like it's funky stuff. And so I love pistol. And so pistol open flex close, that's actually one I always kind of had my eye on, because that RPO read flat wheel can be glitchy sometimes. That can be like really funky. And so I've always had my eye on it, but I was never able to like figure out the right way to use it because I never realized that inside zone was so good. Exactly. Then I went against you, and the inside zone's going for like 8 yards of play, and I'm like, and I'm in big nickel over G, which usually is like pretty decent run defense, and so I was just like, this is crazy.
Appreciate the love, man.
Yeah, I was like, this run is insane. So no, it's on my list. It might have to become an ebook.
You got to bring that out. You got to bring that out.
Yeah. You got to bring. You run it in a Bills playbook, right?
Yes, in the Bills playbook.
Yeah, because only in 2. I think it's in Bills and I think it's in Giants.
So you got, it's the Bills and the Giants. You got a lot of people that want to start streaming. They look up to you and everything. It's a lot of other streamers, they look up to you. What's some advice you want to get them?
My advice for anyone starting out is don't just do streaming, because like we talked about before, when you start off streaming, you're streaming for 0 people. And you have to have a way to get your name out there outside of streaming. And so I always encourage people to like make other content. The easiest one is to make TikToks, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels. I mean, really make one and just post it on all 3 platforms, right? You can post the same 45-second video, whatever it is, on all those platforms. And then in your bio on all those, try to send people to your channel. And so I think that leveraging short form content is the best way to grow, because it's just like if you're not doing anything else, then there's no funnel for people to even discover you, right? That's the toughest part. Now, like, in your case, because you've built up a viewership base, now it kind of like grows itself. Like the algorithm's going to recommend you to people, and they can find your videos just through the algorithm. But like when you're just starting off, like the algorithm's not going to recommend a brand new channel with no subscribers and no views. And so you have to find a way to bring in those first people and kind of get the ball rolling. Once you get that ball rolling, then it just keeps on picking up momentum. But short form content's the easiest way to do that right now.
So what's your advice to somebody that's at a standstill?
If someone's at a standstill, I guess it would depend on what kind of standstill they're at. Like if they're streaming,
they're streaming for like years and they see the same numbers.
And it would really depend on how big they are. Cause like in my case, like I don't think my streaming numbers are going to go up a ton.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think mine's going to kind of just stay where it's at, because most of my viewer base isn't for my streaming. It's for like, the bigger YouTube videos and the shorts and all that. And so I'm fine with that. Streaming is not it's not the focus right now for me. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it, but it's not like the focus. So like, I guess it really depends. But like if someone's been doing it for years and they're not having growth, I would kind of go back to what I said before. It's like, are they on other platforms? Are they trying to grow on YouTube Shorts? Are they trying to grow on TikTok? Are they trying to grow on Instagram Reels? Because if you're growing your audience on all those platforms, or at least making content on all those platforms, everything should be growing. Now, if you're posting on all those and not getting any views, then it's kind of time to take a step back and be like, okay, how can I improve my content? Is it the quality of my content? Is it just the idea? Like, is it not interesting? And then in that case, I would just tell them, like, look at the bigger creators who are kind of similar to what you want to be, and try to emulate their style a little bit. Obviously, don't like copy, but like look at what they're doing and be like, okay, that's what's working. How can I take that same concept or same idea, put my own unique twist on it, put my own personality into it? And if you can do that, then there's no reason that you shouldn't see growth.
What's one game you want? What's one streamer you want to play?
That's a good question.
If you had your stream,
the one I always get asked about is Ciabatta Mitch. People always they always say, he looks like he's pretty good, but I'd be happy to play him.
Just say
that's the number one thing. People every single week, have you ever played Chibata Mitch? I go, nope, I've never played him.
Yeah,
so
you play on one day.
Maybe one day. Maybe you'll play him one day. That would be a game to see. Both of you guys on the mic going at it. That would be must-watch TV right there, man.
I think it's TRA trash.
Oh shit!
I think trash.
Dude, I hope you gotta take that clip right there. You gotta make that into a hype video and make sure he sees it, man. And then you'll get top of the list to play him.
Hopefully. My thing is I'm just trying to keep on going every week and get big. You know what I'm saying? One day, he'll play one day. You know, that's what I'm grinding towards.
For sure. 100%. That'd be an awesome game.
I don't think so. I see a blowout.
You think you blow him out? Hey, hey, I'd be rooting for you.
Hey, I appreciate it. But this is how the game gonna go. He gonna talk a lot in the beginning, and I'm gonna be prepared for the talking. Mm-hmm. I'm already prepared for the talking. And after that, it's gonna be a little quick 2 touchdowns. And I'm gonna say, yo, mic check. You there?
Yep.
Mic check. Oh, man. Oh.
Man, we gotta make this happen now.
One day.
Hell yeah.
One day. But thank you. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate everything, man. Hey, any questions y'all want to ask him before you get out of here? I don't want to keep you long, Goose.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good, man.
Oh, man. What's going on with Ryan? I didn't read the chat because I was just soaking in all the night.
I was reading. I said, yo, William said, what's up, yo? What's up, William? How you doing, man? my favorite troll. Yeah.
Any questions? Any questions y'all want to ask? As you see, he named everything. You need to get up with do you know Braylon Miller or Khalil?
I don't think so.
You don't know? They some good YouTubers. They some good YouTubers.
I gotta check them out.
For sure. They some good YouTubers. Especially Khalil. I think he one of the top players for real. School's winning next man. I think he said next Sunday.
Yeah, Mariah, no stream tomorrow, and then next Sunday we'll be back to every Sunday.
He said,
William said, unblock me. The moment I get done, I'll go unblock you. I'll do that. Yo, DG, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, drop the glizzies, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Goose.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your whole community, man. I think you got what you're doing over there is awesome. I mean, you're pulling awesome viewership numbers. Mm-hmm. You got the energy, and you're turning it into your stream content. You're turning it into long form videos as well. Like with my game, that is exactly what you should be doing. That is exactly the formula for growth. Keep doing that. Keep leaning into that, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, man.
Hey, I'm hoping. They asked, what's your favorite Madden?
My favorite Madden? So, like, I got 2 answers. One is Madden 07, because like I was like a freshman in high school when I got that, and I played it just all day, every day. And that's all I did is play Madden 07. But in terms of like competitively, Madden 21, like the old gen version of Madden 21, oh my God. It controlled so well. I mean, the movement was so responsive, and like I don't know, that was just such a fun game. Anything next gen Madden does not compare to how it used to play before they went to next gen. It feels sluggish. It feels like your defenders can't catch an interception. Like they need to figure out this next gen movement system. Like it's at the point where it's getting ridiculous, but. It is. We're gonna play the game they put in front of us. We're gonna do our best with it.
Hey, appreciate it. Everybody, put Goose in the chat, man. Put Goose in the chat.
No, put the glizzies in the chat. Put the glizzies in there, man.
Hey, you gotta start off your next stream like that.
I should. If I remember, I definitely will.
You made your boss get mad. They said, "What is this?"
I'll tell them. I'll get no banning this time, guys. Don't ban the glizzies.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, appreciate you.
Also, that's exactly what I want to say. Do you So I host a tournament called BIY, Believe in Yourself. That's what they was talking. That's the tournament. That's the reason why I couldn't play you the second time. I was wondering if you'd be in it, man. I got the top players. I got Sweaty, he used to be on the leaderboard. Braylon Miller, he's one of the top YouTubers. Khalil, he's one of the top YouTubers. And some other guys who just like play Madden competitively. So I was wondering if way I can get you in that tournament.
When is the next tournament?
I just put it together and I always put out like a flyer. So I'll definitely let you know and send you the flyer. So just let me know. Just let me know if you on Sunday.
I'll be down to playing it.
Okay, I'll probably do it like I'll just send you and just let you know when you free. Whenever you free.
Sounds good.
DIY, man. I need you there.
Sounds good. I'm super down.
I gotta see you there. I gotta see you. For real.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get you there, man.
William said, "Would I do a 3v3?" I don't play squads. I appreciate the guys that play squads. I can't do it, man. That's a whole different world of Madden. Squads is nasty business. It can be super entertaining, but oh my god, trying to pass, there's 3 users running around.
I just got blasted in a 3v3 game. I need you on my team. Lord, jeez.
Oh my god. I've been every year I get asked and I just say, my brain doesn't move fast enough for 3v3, man. I can barely process 1v1. I can't do 3v3.
Hey, I'll play lineman.
There, that works. I can't do squads. I can play in the tournament though.
So if you be on next Sunday, I'm also gonna send one of my guys over there. His name Parlay. I'm gonna send you over there. Have you ever heard of Lil Boosie? He sound like Lil Boosie in the ear. So just you don't got your mic on anyway. Why you don't have your mic on?
I should redo my setup. I mean, it's just my microphone is connected into my computer. So it's just not connected to my Xbox.
Okay.
And so I think that there is a way for me to change that, but like I literally everything is connected to my computer. So I can't hear the game chat and my mic doesn't connect to the Xbox. So like obviously there's a way to do it. I've seen plenty of other people do it, but at the moment it's just my mic just goes straight into my computer. My headphones go straight into my computer. And so I need to take some time and figure out what audio hardware I need to have it all connected.
And speaking about that, when I see you in your streams, you bring up the flag football legend, man.
Oh yeah, man. I love flag football, dude. I mean, so obviously, for anyone who's not playing football in like college, it's like flag football is the closest thing we can get and there are technically tackle leagues out there, but I mean, we're not trying to get injured, man. So for me, playing flag football is it's so much fun. I still play in a league to this day, even though the speed is starting to slow down a little bit. Because I'm gonna be 32 in a few months.
Oh man.
So I mean, those videos from college, I was like 24.
Hey, what's going on? You all want to make me take off my hat, man. How you look? You don't even look like you 32.
Bro, I feel like I'm 32 in my knees and all my joints, man. They feel like they're 42. Man, one day it's so funny. When I was 24, I was playing flag football and someone in their 30s was like, one day you're going to go to turn on the Jets on a play and the Jets just won't be there anymore. And I'm getting to that point, man. I'm like, dude, my speed is almost gone. Oh. So everyone in the chat, enjoy your youth and your health while you can, because and if you want to play sports while you can, because we can't play sports forever.
What position you play? Ashley said, what position you play? Congratulations, Phil.
So in college, I played quarterback we were in an option scheme and I was a quarterback. And then that was in 7v7. In 4v4, I was a receiver in college. And then these days I play on, this is the most athletic team I've ever played on. Usually I'd be a receiver, but we have so many athletes. I play center now. And so center, you snap and then you still go out on routes because everyone's eligible, right?
Yeah.
So it's center is kind of like you snap and then you're a slot receiver.
I mean, you ain't got no pride on the team. You ain't got no Dez Bryant ego or nothing like that. You went from quarterback to wide receiver to lineman.
I tell you what, man, if you saw the dudes we got playing receiver, I didn't believe it. Like when this my friend want to get me for this team, and I've always been receiver. Other than I was like the best receiver, and he was like, you wouldn't be able to play receiver for us, but you can play center. And I'm like, what do you mean I couldn't play receiver? Dude, I swear we got this dude. I should look him up. I gotta find out what his actual name is. I only know his nickname. He is like 6'4". It's like having Calvin Johnson out there. I'm dead. He is 6'4". Literally, when we're struggling on offense, we just throw him a jump ball. It doesn't matter how athletic the other dude is. Like, he'll come down with it. And I was like, all right, yeah, it makes sense. But it's the first time I've ever had so many athletes on the same team. It's crazy.
See, I need to get to it. I'm just a streamer now. 10 months, 11 months coming up. A year anniversary coming up.
Oh, you're going to do something for 1 year?
Yeah, I'm probably going to do something. I'm probably
Hell yeah.
I thought, man, I got something big going on. I'm gonna see what I do. Something. I'm gonna do something.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. But what motivated me to start streaming was my my girl. She came into the living room and she seen me only had 3 viewers, and she said, "You need to just stop." And I said, "Oh, that crushed me.
Oh, that hurts.
That hurt. That hurt."
And you said, "Watch this," and then it just went to the moon after that. No, sometimes that's what we need, man. Just that little kick in the ass.
Yeah.
It lights that fire.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I was still screaming in the house. I was like, ah! Came in the living room. She said, "What are you doing? You only got 3 people." I said,
"That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes sometimes."
And now she just sit on the couch and just watch.
Yeah, and then she's like 200 viewers, 300 viewers.
Hey, I'm trying.
Soon to be 400.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
Absolutely, man.
Like I said, I'm trying to get to the top. Trying to figure out a way to get to the top. That's the main goal. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming through. It was very easy to get up with you and everything, man. I thought it was gonna be like getting in touch with the president. I thought I had to do an application and everything. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had to fill it out, man.
No, man. No, I'm glad you left a YouTube comment, because I don't get those Instagram message notifications most of the time. So I'm glad you let me know so I could go check it. And yeah, man, I'm always down to hop on a call or whatever.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you. I hope I get you on the podcast again, man.
Hell yeah, absolutely. I'd be honored.
I just wanted people. I started this for they can see, like, get the perspective from other YouTubers and everything. And a lot of people want to start YouTube and everything. So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard in the beginning.
It is extremely hard. And if I can give one other piece of advice to people who want to start content, you gotta just start. Because I know a lot of people who they're so afraid of even making that first video that they never make anything. And I've got a friend, and he's like, I want to make NBA content. And he makes all these ideas about it, but he's never actually just created the channel and pressed upload. And so that's the first step.
We got actually a girl in the chat. If you wanna get up with her name is Ashley. So what? She do NBA content. Actually, her highlight was just on ESPN.
Oh shit!
The MWA game. So if you want to get up with her, that'd be a good game, like for his first game.
Oh, and it's he's not even playing. He wants to do like breakdowns of like NBA game film and stuff. So it's like not even NBA 2K.
Oh, okay.
But it's like no matter what niche you want to be in, no matter what industry, it's like if you have to just create something. And our first video, it's everyone's first 10 videos. They're horrible and they're gonna get no views. Go look at my first 30 videos. They're horrible.
Yeah.
But you have to start somewhere. And if you never have the courage to even start, then you're never going to improve. So just gotta start. It's hard, but you gotta start and just post a bad video, and each video just improve one thing on it. And by the time you've done 100 videos, you've improved 100 things, and all of a sudden you'll have good videos.
Come on, hey, preach to them, Goose, preach to them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Goose
said, "I'm gonna beat you before next year's Madden come out."
Huh?
William said he's gonna beat me before next Madden comes out. I think I'm like 7-0 or 8-0 against him right now. Let's see what happens. I'll unban you. We'll play next stream. I have to check the list. It's been a lot of games though.
Oh man. Hey, shout out to Goose, man. Drop the glizzies. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Goose, for pulling up, man. I hope to have you again.
Absolutely.
He's again in contact with him. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. appreciate you. Like I said, appreciate the whole community, and I'm happy to be here. Excited to come back whenever you want me.
Oh, anytime. I just don't want to take up all your time. That's all it is. I know.
You're good, man.
It's time to party. You know what I'm saying?
I wish. It's time for me to get. I'm gonna go back to editing. That's just the life now, but it's all good.
Hey, be easy.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate chat. Appreciate all of you, and I'll make sure I stop by some of the streams and say hi.
Hey, appreciate it, Goose. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Appreciate it. Ooh, that's a cool guy right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a cool guy right there, man. Man, y'all got me acting professional. Oh, man. Ooh. Boy, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Boy, y'all got me acting professional. Oh, man. Man, he was using a lot of big words. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy was using a lot of big words. Man, them words, boy. I'm up in that. Man, my brain never thought that fast in my life. Boy, hey, shout out to Goose. But boy, my brain, boy, he fried my brain. Boy, do you know how bad I want to cock my head? Do you know how bad I want to cock my head? I want to cock my head so bad. That boy had my brain fried. What's going on, man? Hold on, what did it say? He said, I know you left that cool. He said, I didn't. Yeah, he cool. He cool. That Dior shirt. Hey, man, I appreciate it. It's a little silk, man. Little shit I put on, man. He said it was like he was in He said I was like I was in court. Trenches, suburbs. Hey, the content, man. Hey, like I say, man, all content ain't gotta be negative. I wanted to bring Goose here and just spread some light, man. You know what I'm saying? We got another mate. And I ain't even fixed up the title. The title would have brought more people in, but it's cool. I could have put Scan and Goose, but a lot of people gonna rewatch this stuff, man. He said Goose always grinding. He going back to editing videos. He always grinding. Sunday be the best for Goose. Yeah, Goose. On me, boy, that boy was using some big words up in there. That boy said two words, and I was kind of confused. I had to start using context cues. What is called as context. Context clues. Yeah, he used two big words. I'm like, huh? I started scratching my chin like, exactly what that mean. Boy, this head was tight right here. Man, next time, usually I be on live doing all this and all this and all this. Boy, he said, boy, is smart. He said he using big words, bro. He very intelligent. Man, he is intelligent. He told me he had a degree in something. I said, yeah, man, that's a great degree. Until he broke it down and said he got a degree in planes. But all I heard was artifactory, compilation, and man, I was like, what the shit? I got my degree in the trenches. I'm trying to figure this out. That nigga Goose said, oh, coming. He said, I'm gonna throw on that Dior quick. He said, shout out to Goose, man. Goose with the glizzies. Goose. Oh, there you go. Engineer. Oh, man, that man used a big word. Shout out to Goose, man. Goose, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you pulling up everything, man. But boy, I appreciate you, man. I hope he gave y'all some motivation, man. Everybody some motivation. I know he gave me some. And please invite me to the next YouTube analytics, man. I need to be down there, man. I need to be down there, man. That's crazy work. Hey, man, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all again. Respect the Goose, man. Put Goose in the chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Goose with the glizzies. Love y'all boys, man. Also, next Saturday, we got another YouTuber coming through. Another YouTuber coming through. I ain't gonna say it. Another big YouTuber coming through. Just giving y'all everything, man. The trenches is working right now. Here you go. Thank you for coming through, Goose. Yeah, I still can't get that live right. You live today? I'm probably gonna watch the UFC fights. You know, Saturday, watch the UFC fights. I probably do. I don't know yet. It's a lot of clubbing. Goose came to the trenches for sure. For sure. He said he gonna block a lot of people too. But man, listen. Here you go. He said, yeah, Goose gonna take a couple more. No, did he? Here you go. Shout out to Goose. Goose. Yeah, he good. Good guy. Nah, for sure. He a great guy. Tomorrow, hey, next Saturday, we got another good one. Another YouTuber coming through. Y'all already know him. Nah, what's busting, El Debo? We got another YouTuber coming through. Another good YouTuber coming through. Like I say, we not gonna stop the grind. Shout out to Goose. Shout out to B Mills. Shout out to Khalil. Shout out to Parlay. Shout out to Moan. Shout out to Walt. Go find them. All the streamers, man. Y'all keep on grinding. I hope this gave y'all some motivations. The breakdowns. Hey, the streaming stuff is bigger than it's bigger than it's streaming stuff bigger. It's more outlets. You know what I'm saying? When I was over there with them boys over there, it's bigger than that, bro. It's bigger than what she's streaming and what she doing. You feel me? Reach out to more people and get motivated. You feel me? I ain't trying to preach to y'all, man, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. It's more love, like I say. Uh, my 1 year anniversary. What I'm trying to do is buy some land, and I'm already starting to do. I just don't post it, but I'm gonna start posting it. I don't post it, but like every little weekend, I go to McDonald's and give out like 50 meals to the homeless. You know what I'm saying? We give out like 50 meals to like people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the next thing I'm trying to do. But the big thing I'm trying to do is buy some land and then build a B2A basketball hoop, like a basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Get like a basketball court. Just buy some land, like 1.3 acres of land, something like that, and build a B2A basketball court. You know, that's the investments we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got to make sure the kids, you know what I'm saying, instead of them doing something, they can think about streaming, they can think about basketball hoops, something like that. You feel me? I already got what I got in life. And like I say, bro, let's keep on doing stuff like that. You feel me? On me. Oh man, I'm trying to be the GOAT, man. You already know Jonathan No Shoulders. Celebrate yourself out loud, bro. He said don't have the success. Yeah, some stuff you just don't show, man. Some stuff you don't show. Some stuff you just don't show, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing. That basketball court is a big thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a B2A basketball court for sure for all the kids and everything. That's the big thing I'm trying to get. Actually, I've been saving all my. I'm gonna actually turn that into a video. I've been saving all my YouTube revenue and trying to get like a B2A basketball court. It don't cost that much money. Yeah, they don't cost that much money. So also, I'm just trying to tell y'all also, uh, I know over there they trying to go back and forth and say they big because they doing this and that. Like I say, a lot of people already got them deals and the sponsorships and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people, I ain't gonna say they turning down, but a lot of people trying to grind towards the top. And that's what I'm trying to show y'all. Streamers can come together from other avenues. It ain't just about the streamers that's over there, the streamers that y'all know. We gotta start reaching out to people. I ain't got no pride to reaching out to nobody. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I ain't got no pride because I know people want to see uh uh um me talk to this person, me talk to that person. If I'm over there with them, I'm gonna be stuck because it's always gonna be this and that. That's why you can't be under umbrellas. And also remember when you at work, the CEO never want to see the employee come up. Just remember that. So a lot of people say, "Hey man, hey Scan, I helped you with this and that." They never want to see me shine. They never want to see me shine. School's Goose is way bigger than me. School's Goose is way bigger than me. And he had no problem with coming to the trenches and showing love and giving his advice and motivating people and talking to people. So I appreciate him for that. Real stuff. Even though the words was kind of big for me, I appreciate him pulling up. Real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But over there, man, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Hey, I love y'all boys. Y'all boys be easy, man. What you talking about? Knee braces. What you talking about? My knee braces. Here you go. Boxing. Here you go. Here you go. But man, real stuff, and I appreciate him for that, man. Over there, if y'all know what over there mean, they gonna sell a lot of people these dreams and this and that. Oh, they made this. I'm trying to grow people and this and that. I ain't really trying to do that. After you after you hit a certain point over there, they gonna be like, hey, hold on, they trying to slow down your growth. So that's the same thing with Parlay, man. When he was growing, I never, hey bro, keep on doing your thing. Let's hit what we need to hit. I love y'all boys. DG, what's busting, man? He said you going live tonight. I don't know. I don't know. I'm watching these UFC fights. If my ticket hit, I mess around and be happy on stream, man. I'm gonna be happy on stream. I'm gonna be streaming. But man, shout out to the whole B2A. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Next Saturday, man. Don't miss it. We got another YouTuber coming through. Y'all barely see him talk. Y'all gotta go check him out, man. Love y'all falling off everything. See, look at DG. DG, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm trying to get a Gatorade sponsor. They need to stop playing with me. Real stuff. But look, over there they gonna fake like they trying to grow people. They ain't trying to grow nobody. They ain't trying to do that. I ain't gonna leave a lie to you. They can put on this persona and everything. They ain't trying to do that. I ain't lying to you. Let them lie to y'all. Let them tell y'all they trying to do all that. They ain't really trying to do that. I'm telling you. I seen it with my own 2 eyes because ain't no way I hit a peak point, and you know what I'm saying? It's all love. Ash, I see you grinding. Rob, I see you. He said you need a Reading Rambo sponsor. So what you trying to say? My reading haven't got better since I started streaming. Ace, what's busting? He said you dropping gems. I'm trying, Jonathan. What's going on? What's busting? What's so funny, Jonathan? Hey, my reading didn't get better. All right, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy. Enjoy y'all weekend. What is Reading Rainbow? I don't know what that is. Why you trying to be funny? You trying to be funny. You trying to be funny. Y'all be easy. Enjoy y'all weekend. Sneak up with y'all sneaky link. Don't drink too much. Don't drink too much and turn to Diddy and get freaky. He said, "Cool Network. My 42 days always go up. About time. Hit one of these supporters tournament. About time. Love y'all boys. I'm out of here. See y'all this weekend. Feed the home. Hey, bro. That's a big thing I want to do. I don't want to preach too much about that, but I feel like, bro, the youth and also the homeless, that's one thing we got to do, brother. We got to feed the homeless, brother. Feed the homeless and get up with the youth. Mangoes, smoothies, whatever you need to do, bro. That's a big thing, bro. Big thing I want to do is get that thing. I want to turn it to I'm gonna keep it at 50. Get some pancakes, sausages. I know I make jokes about sausages, pancake sausages. Give them out to the homely. 50 meals from B2A, bro. We not passing out no Xboxes or nothing like that. Let's do what we gotta do, bro. If we say be trying to make the community better, just not our community. Of course, he said, Ace. He said you in the pen for real. Crazy work. But nah, man, that's changing the community. Just not giving out Xboxes, doing that. That's why I say we got the strongest company, the installation. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like she's saying in her intro, oh, he passed out money, this and that. I got a cash app towards feeding the homeless. Just hit my line. For sure. If I need help with that, P, I got you. But the B2A giveaway, bro, is my thing. And it ain't even gotta be homeless. You know what I'm saying? It could be that single mama who you can tell struggling. You feel me? That single mother who you can tell struggling on a bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, who can't feed her kids. Hey, bro, drop off the McDonald's, the pancakes, the syrup, the eggs. Even though it's from McDonald's, that go a meal for you and your kid. You feel me? That can be the giveaway we can do, bro. You feel me? I know it ain't just about pulling up to the homeless, bro, and feeding them too. It can be that mama out there. It can be that teenager, you feel me, who walk into work every fucking day, bro. Every fucking day, sweating. You feel me? Give him the pancakes and the syrup. Get his day started. You feel me? He said go to the strip club to help the single mother. Man, I tell you something. I helped them out. I helped them out last night. On me. I seen she still had the Oreo, like the little Oreo stomach. I seen it. So, here you go, little $8 there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. You feel me? Uncle here with the Millers. Yeah, man, stop drinking. It's early in the morning on a Saturday. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And the big thing I want to do, bro, is get that B2A basketball part. You know what I'm saying? That's the big thing I want to do, bro. I've been saving up for that. I've been saving up for that. No new cars, nothing yet. You feel me? Nothing too big. As you see, yeah, nothing too big. I haven't even upgraded my stream and stuff. That's one thing I want to get. I want to get a B2A basketball part. And that's what I want to do for the kids. You feel me? Ain't gonna be no revenue in that because I can't pay the kids to get inside the park. I want them to go enjoy that because there ain't gonna be too many murders. You feel me? I don't want to be hooping. When I was a kid, I was hooping on a motherfucking milk crate and cutting that motherfucker up and putting up a backboard, a wooden backboard, and shooting on that motherfucker. Put up to hey, if a motherfucker dunk on my rim, get the fuck out of my park, bro. If you break my motherfucking neck, you cut my neck, bro. Don't play like that. Don't be disrespectful like that, bro. I own this motherfucking park. What you doing, bro? Don't throw trash in this motherfucker neither, boy. On me, you got me all the way for we gonna hire security too. Cause I know one of them little young motherfuckers gonna test me too. I know I'm going to knock them off their motherfucking feet. I know it's gonna be about 3 of them approach me like, that's my brother. Ooh. Hey, security, get his ass. So we gonna have paid security there too. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pay a security guard that. You know me. Reading the Rainbow. Hey, PS show for the kids. Man, I don't watch that. I ain't watch cartoons when I was little. I ain't have TVs like that. B2A gonna step on the dunkers for sure. If y'all want to pull up to the B2A ballpark, bro, Chicago or Arkansas gonna be one of my landing points. The land in Chicago is pretty expensive, so I'm gonna do Arkansas. But if y'all want to pull up, scan. You got a real heart. I only got a heart because I was a kid and I know how that shit feel, not having a basketball hoop. Here it come. I hear you out, and man, I ain't reading that shit. Somebody read that shit for me. It may sound stupid, but think about it. Order, man, free can't. What's he talking about, man? Nobody know about that. Nines in the chat, glitches in the chat. Love y'all boys. That's the plans for B2A, man. 50 meals is coming soon, even the 25. 50, 25 meals, whichever one coming. It's coming. Love y'all boys, man. Louisiana land is nice. I can do it out there too. Because it's close by too. I can do it out there. But I need to know the city stuff. I just know the city, how the city work in Chicago and Arkansas. Is the city gonna sign off on it? That's the main thing. And I want it to be named B2A Park. I don't want to be named motherfucking the street sign park. It's probably gonna be named. We in Louisiana, the shit called Ashton Street. They gonna say Ashton Park. I want to make sure it got B2A Park right there. And I want to make sure it on Google Maps as B2A Park. Love y'all boys. And fuck the Commanders. I ain't gonna say it. Love y'all boys. Rob, appreciate the 9. TV, appreciate the motherfucking 9. Love y'all boys, man. We out of here. Shout out to Scoos Goose again. Dropping some gems up in here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy this weekend, man.